This past week, I led a funeral for my friend's mom. A few months ago, she reached out to me and asked if I'd be willing to lead the service when her time came. Well, I explained to her how I was no longer pastoring and why that was. And she told me that she still loved me, and so did Jesus, and there was no one else she would rather lead her service than me. So I said yes. We talked about what she wanted at her service, and she said that she only wanted me to include a little bit about Jesus because she had been so open with her family and friends about how important Jesus was and what he meant to her and who he was to her, that I didn't need to go on and share a full sermon. And she was right. I decided to share briefly on the faithfulness of Jesus. Unlike all of us who fail each other and fail ourselves all the time, Jesus is faithful and true. He never fails us. Over and over again, every time I need him, Jesus comes through because he is faithful and true. Psalm 23 says that he restores my soul. He leads me on paths of righteousness for his own sake. That's profound. He restores my soul. I can't restore my own soul for myself. I can't make myself right. I can't make myself good. I can't deal with my own sins. Only Jesus can do that for me. What happens when I fail and I falter and I fall short of all that he has for me? Well, he's faithful and true, and he restores my soul again. Every time I need him, Jesus is faithful and true, and he restores my soul, and he leads me back onto paths of righteousness. God doesn't turn away or even pull back just a little when we sin. He restores us and leads us back onto the path of righteousness. He doesn't punish us. He doesn't condemn us. He doesn't keep a record of it for future use or hold it over our head. He simply restores us and leads us back onto the path of righteousness again because he is faithful and true. When you wander off the path, Jesus restores your soul. And when you wander off the path again, he restores your soul again because he is faithful and true. I'm not saying that there isn't a path. I'm not saying that there isn't a life that Jesus wants for us to live. I'm just recognizing and owning in my life and in your life that we all wander off the path. And every time we wander off, God's posture is the same. He restores our soul and he leads us back onto the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Jesus is faithful and true.